Okay, so I had like a couple ideas on what's going down, and Diana has to get packing though, and so she wants to get all frantic on everything.
You look like a heroin addict.
But what is really interesting is like the idea of the extension of the last piece that we did for the dialogue, and it would be like the multiple kind of character, and so it would
I
actually
need some more smack. I need some
the
more
actual
junk.
dialogue when Diana was playing number one, and I was playing number two.
More junk. Oh.
And
come on.
Like I want
to
imply
smack. Give me a little smack in my
Circle
upper
K
thigh,
and
baby.
the other. So I would be dressed in the same like type of uniform of.
Come on. Just a little shot. Just give me a little shot.
Is that better?
Just a little shot.
So anyway, what was I saying? And then you had an idea too of like, oh, you should do this. And so, what were you saying before? Well, anyway, so the idea is like
I was saying,
and I want to imply like into it a memento mori, and so like they'll have like this just like the set design. It'll have its own set design, and it'll have absolutely nothing to do with the story whatsoever, but it will be like a complete what it is, a memento mori, and like right, might be even smack right in the middle of the in and out scenes or whatever of the two characters' dialogue. And so that I was thinking about like just like, and also I want Diana to like do like in uniform of in the daytime, or maybe the magic hour of like entering into the house, you know, but it doesn't even have to be this house. But I like the idea of having the Circle K, which is really a 7-Eleven, and the Western gasoline, like, and like the way I was dressed, and so that would be me in my silver suit, and that's gonna be the one without a shirt though, because that multiple character that I think will really work out really good. Then Diana had this other problem that she was thinking about. Could you tell? Could you say what happened? Like your impression of what happened today?
I was driving along, minding my own business, when out of the orange-colored sky, crash, bam, alakazam, wonderful woogie bye. I was walking along, minding my own business, when out of the yellow-colored sky, crash, bam, alakazam.
Is that from Garrick's Friends band?
Screamin' Jay Hawkins.
Oh.
Okay. We left Charles, and we were driving, and you said, hey, do you want to stop by Covita and say goodbye? And I was like, well, to whom? Those aren't really my best friends or anything. And then you said, well, you'll never see them again. And I said, I don't know about that. And then I was like, okay, what the hell, we'll stop and get some soda. And I had talked to you yesterday about maybe spontaneously stopping by Uda's house after breakfast, like call her and say, hey, we're driving by your house, you want to see me for a second? And then I had expressed that I needed to go to the co-op to get fragrance-free hair conditioner. And then we needed to stop at the Suva for me to get my paychecks that they failed to send me. So we go to Aquavita, then we stop at Suva, I get my checks, that takes a little while, we get in the car and we're driving. And I say, do you want to stop by Uda's? And, well, actually before that we were at Suva, and you were just getting like crazy obnoxious, which is the thing that you do sometimes when you're like freaking out and you don't really know how to direct it. And so you were just like, Suva, 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 Suva. And I said, do you want to come in? And you said, Suva, 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 Suva. And so I shut the door on you. And I went in, assuming that you didn't want to come in. So I go in, and then you came in, and then we hung out. We waited for them to figure out how many paychecks they'd failed to send me. And they say pick up written on them, which is nice. Like, oh, she'll be in to pick those up. We don't need to worry about mailing them. So, nevertheless, we're driving along after Suva. And I was actually, when the Suva thing was happening, there was something else that you had done after Charles that was indicative of that thing where you just don't quite know where to channel it. I don't remember what that one was, but it was something equally obnoxious. And so we're driving, and I say, do you want to go by Uda? You want to call Uda? And you said, why don't you just take me home? Because you have all these things you want to do, and I'm just going to be in your way. And I said, no, I just want to stop by. I just suggested we stop by for a minute. It was a thing that I mentioned yesterday. And then you get escalating. And I was like, well, it's fine. We don't have to go by Uda's. It's fine, whatever. And then I said, I'm going to go by the co-op and get my conditioner. And you just kept insisting that you didn't. I don't know. I think you kept going back to the Uda question and sort of like freaking out on that thing. And that thing was like done. I was already done with it. I was just like, it's fine. But let me go by the co-op and get some shit, and then we'll just drive home together. And you said, no, fuck it, I'm getting out of the car, I'll just walk home. And so then you got out of the car and walked home. That's my take on it. What's your take on it?
That was good.
Yeah. So I think I said to Tim, I said I think he's tired of listening to me say goodbye to people. And I think that jumping out of the car and storming home was like his way of coping with his feelings about me leaving. That's what I said to him. I think I said something similar to Kat. I said, I think he just doesn't know how to deal with the fact that I'm leaving. And so he got really passionate and jumped out of the car at the intersection.
Well, too bad you didn't say goodbye to Uda.
I did.
That's good.
But there's still 2 more days.
Yep. To ride your bike. 2 more days.
Yeah.
Now it's all ready. It's ready to go.
I have to put the tire on it, though.
You can do that. Just bang it on the ground.
I was going to put some green shit in it, too.
Really? Don't.
Why?
Because it's a new tire, new tube.
But then, well...
afterwards.
Put it after what? After it pops? Then it's not useful anymore. The green shit is preventative. The green shit is a prevention. And quite frankly, my dear,
What?
I don't give a damn.
Oh, Humphrey Bogart.
Do you need some smack?
I'm glad like there was the difference between like the huge
Here.
shadow and then the smaller shadow, and like so it was really good.